to my video on the pelvic floor. So we're going to activate the muscles in the pelvic floor today and get them working. So we're going to start in a standing position and we're going to place our fingers, so feet hip width apart, and place our two fingers onto our bony bits at the front of our hips. Okay, and place our thumbs behind. Now I want you to have nice soft knees, and we're going to imagine that our pelvis is like a big bucket and then it's filled with water. Okay, and we're going to swill that water forwards and backwards in that bucket. So we're tilting the pelvis up and down, so rocking it forwards and backwards. So have a go by putting your fingers onto your pelvis, tucking them and turning them up, swilling the water forwards and backwards. I'll show you from the side, so forwards and backwards, tucking it under and sending it back. So swilling that bucket of water. Okay, we're going to do 5 or 6 of these. Well done. So you now feel the movement into the pelvis. So it's really important that we work the pelvis, not the legs. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to come down onto the floor and we're going to work in a lying position. Okay, so come with me down onto the floor. We're going to get into this position here where we're lying down on the floor and we've got our back onto the floor and our feet nice and flat. Okay, so we're going to do that exact same pelvic tilt that we did before. Now again, you can put your fingers onto your bony bits of your hips and you can feel them tipping up. Now we're trying not to activate the leg muscles, so I want you to really feel as though it's in this tummy. So we're going to switch on our tummy muscles and bring our pubic bone all the way up by swilling that water again, pressing our lower back into the floor and then tilting the other way. Good. If you want to put your hands around your belly button, you'll find that you can feel that movement as well. So we're switching on those lower abdominal pelvic floor muscles. Try not to press into the feet, try and really work into the pelvis and tilt it. So we're going to do about sort of 5 to 10 of these, just really trying to feel the movement. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to add in a pelvic tilt, but we're going to imagine that we've got a clock. So we've got a clock on our tummy. This is 12 o'clock, the pubic bone is 6 o'clock. So that was our pelvic tilt where we tilted forwards and backwards. Okay, our little belly button is the centre. Okay, we're now going to see if we can tilt from 11 o'clock down to 5 o'clock. So see if you can rock your muscles in a different direction, really working that movement. So again, not pressing into those legs. It's a very small movement when we do the pelvic work. It's keeping the legs straight. And have a go now at doing 2 o'clock and 7 o'clock. Try and really feel. Now if you need to put your hands there to get some feedback, you can, but we're just working into those muscles. You might find one side stiffer, stronger than the other side, but these are really good exercises to do to get that pelvic floor working. If you place your hands onto your tummy, you'll feel the muscles working and know that you're not pressing into the legs. Try a different one. So we can go 12 o'clock, 6 o'clock, we can go 1 o'clock, we can go 7 o'clock, we can go 11 o'clock, we can go 5 o'clock. Just really try and work around that pelvis. Okay, so have a go at that exercise. Now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to add a ball. Okay, any ball will do, or anything that keeps your feet hip width apart. So if you've got a football or any other ball, or you could use a block or something that can keep your knees hip width apart. Okay, so from here, make sure your feet are flat on the floor. Now we're going to tilt the pelvis ever so slightly by turning our pubic bone up, and then we're going to press into the ball. Now hopefully you'll feel your tummy muscles switch on. Okay, we're going to hold, release the ball, release the pelvis. We're going to go again. So squeeze, tilt the pelvis up, squeeze into the ball. Pressing into the ball, you'll feel the activation and the muscles want to tighten here. Okay, I'm going to do 5 of these with you. Tilt and pull. Well done. Tilt and pull. So you can do these really easily at home. So these are just activating. You can even see it's a very slight movement. Okay, we're going to do a little add-on where we're going to tilt the pelvis, squeeze the ball and lift our heels. Okay, so tilt our pelvis, squeeze the ball and lift the heels. Now you'll feel those tummy muscles kick in even further into those abdominals. Okay, so relax the feet, relax the ball. Repeat again. Hold and lift. Place your hands there for feedback if you need to. Well done. So hopefully you're feeling this pelvic tilt and the pelvic switch on those muscles. Now you can advance to the next level, which is bringing the knees into tabletop. Okay, so tilt the pelvis, so turning the pubic bone up, squeeze the ball, lift the toes. Now if you feel strong enough, you can bring your knees into tabletop position. Keeping that pelvis switched on, squeeze, 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 so you've got like a motionless core, so it's not bulging and the back's not arching. Lower the heels, relax the ball. You'll feel these are really strong into the hips as well. So we're going to engage, switch on those muscles by a slight pelvic tilt, squeeze the ball, lift the heels and pull on up to tabletop. Hold it in that position with the ball squeezed, lower down. Your inner thighs will be working hard as well, but we want it to work here. So we don't want to pull into the back, you've got to use your tummy strength. If your tummy's not strong enough at this point, just stick with the ball squeeze and the heel lift. Well done. I'm going to finish with this one here. So hold it a few seconds, make sure you're squeezing the ball. Toes down, heels down, and relax. Okay, the next one we're going to do is if you feel you're strong enough to hold the ball and to press into tabletop. Here we're going to stay in this position. You're going to place your hands onto your knees with your palms, the heels of your hands pressing into your top of your knees. So not on top like teacups, pressing into them. Now you're going to contract the muscle by pressing against your legs and your legs against your hands. So tilt the pelvis, squeeze the ball, press, press, press into your legs. Now this is a movement that you cannot see me doing this, but this makes your core switch on really hard. Relax. Press again. Hold for 5 to 10 seconds, contracting, but make sure you're breathing and you're not arching through the spine. Well done. Relax. I'm going to do this third one with you. Squeeze and press. Good. Well done. Relax the muscles. Toe taps down, heel taps down, and you can have a little wiggle and a stretch. Well done. Okay, the next move that you're going to do is you're going to see if you can pull your feet apart. So you're going to imagine you're squeezing, squeezing, squeezing with the knees, and then you're going to pull your feet to the side. So you're trying to pull your feet away while pressing into the knees at the top. Well done. And relax the feet and come back. So you'll feel your inner thighs pressing to hold the ball together, but your movement in those lower abdominals really working to pull that feet apart. So press the ball into the middle and try and pull your ankles away. So you're trying to really push those ankles away. Good. Okay, release. One more time. Press. Work. Relax. And go. Okay, so that's a really good workout. Now we can just lengthen our legs away. So hip flexors, have a little stretch afterwards. Lengthen the body away and then place the feet, the soles of the feet together and let your knees just drop. This will give you a bit of a relax through the inner thigh. Okay, bring the knees to the top, lengthen the arms away. I'm just going to roll up. And can we give you a clap? Well done, there's your pelvic floor works.